What is up, my dudes? My name is Rane, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can layer two guitar tones on top of each other, also referred to as chord tracking. Quick heads up, chord tracking is going to make your guitar sound very full and powerful, so it's probably going to sound very cool in genres like doom metal or nu metal that are very groovy or slow. However, because of nuances in your playing, it's probably not going to sound as tight and precise as dual tracking. So if you want to record something faster like thrash metal or deathcore, it might not be the best to do quad tracking. However, there's no such thing as rules in music, so if you happen to be a very tight guitar player and you can pull off quad tracking in a deathcore song, then fuck yeah, go for it. But in order to do that, we obviously need to know how to do it first, so let's dig in. As the name suggests, we need to record our riff 4 times the exact same way, and then we can put guitar track 1 on the left and guitar track 2 on the right, and the same thing with guitar track 3 and 4. Some might put the 3rd and 4th guitar track only 50% to the right and left, or somewhere in the ballpark, but personally I always put them hard left and hard right. You might want to play around with that and find out what works for you. So now we're going to put guitar track 1 and 2 on a free mixer track, and guitar track 3 and 4 is actually going to go on a separate mixer track. So now I can pull up my main guitar tone right here. This one's going to sound very bright and aggressive. And then I'm going to put a completely different guitar tone on my second guitar tracks. And this one's going to sound less aggressive, but still very warm and punchy. So this is something you have to keep in mind if you're recording with an actual physical amp. You might want to change your tone on the 3rd and 4th guitar track, because only when you start blending different guitar tones together, that's when they're going to start complementing each other really well. As I mentioned, this first guitar track is very bright sounding, and the second guitar track is going to sound very dark. And when you put those together, they're obviously going to fill out the entire spectrum. So that is really freaking thick and punchy. And then all you really have to do is figure out how much do you want those to blend. And yeah, in essence, that's all you really need to do in quad tracking. This might sound a little mid still, but keep in mind guitar tones are always going to sound kinda mid on their own. They're only going to start shining when they're put into context with bass and drums. That's when they're going to sound really freaking punchy. For example, this exact setup is the same I used for my song 5000, and as you can hear in the mix, it sounds pretty damn good. So yeah, always listen to your guitars in context from time to time. I hope this video was helpful. I have an entire playlist dedicated to doing metal in FlStudio, so you might want to look into that, especially the video about guitar tones might be for you. So I'm going to leave that right here in the end card, and yeah, I guess I'm going to see you there. Bye bye!